So literally less than 24 hours ago, I was showing you guys this and I was saying how just after a month of wearing this 24 karat gold chain, the clamp had already snapped off and broke on me. As you can see, one side is bigger than the other because this piece right here broke off and I ended up just bending it back into place so that I could put the chain back onto the hook. But you can see there that it's clearly on the verge of snapping once again. So I came to the conclusion that I would have to replace this clamp because I do love this chain. There's nothing wrong with this chain. 24 karat solid gold, like these links right here are very solid. They're very strong. It's only this clamp because when I have to open it, regardless of what you say, because I know multiple people have also told me that like you're opening it wrong. Because maybe I am because I'm pulling it like this and I'm pushing it back. So it's constantly, and I'm doing that every single day. So it's constantly getting loose and loose and it snapped on me, right? But people are also telling me you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to open it only sideways, right? And maybe that would have lasted maybe a little bit, a few more months. But at the same time, I still see doing that every single day would eventually tire it out and it will snap, right? So I came to the conclusion that I need to replace this because I do love this chain. And it's not that long, it's only 22 inches. So the thing is, I have to open the clamp. I have to open the clamp every single time, every day, in order to put it on because it doesn't fit around my head. So I came to the conclusion that I am going to replace the clamp. And I was saying that I was just going to take this 14 karat, or this is 10 karat one. Well, I was going to take the clamp from my 14 karat chain and just replace it, but it looked like it was solid. I could cut it, but I don't have a torch because I'm going to have to solder that on. So literally after I uploaded that video yesterday, I went on Amazon just to check it out, lobster clamp clasp. And what do you know? They had it on Amazon. I was able to buy one for 39 bucks. It's 14 karat. And look how fast this delivery is. I am literally cutting it open from Amazon right now, guys. And literally, look how fast that was. Make sure that my address or anything is on here. Okay, there's nothing on here. Literally, less than 24 hours. This was already on my doorstep, guys. Ready to go. 14 karat gold. Lobster clamp, and it's the perfect size. Boom, there it is, guys. And so just to get an example of how big this is, because I had a little bit of issues before I was gonna buy. I wasn't sure what size I bought. So this one that I got right here is apparently 8.5 millimeters. So I can pull out a ruler right now. And so you guys can get an example if in fact you were looking to buy one, but you weren't sure about the size. I think 8.5 is a reasonable size. If like this chain, this is about 3 millimeters, I would say, maybe 4 millimeters. It's about, yeah, this is about 4 millimeters, three and a half maybe. And this is 8.5 millimeters by 3.5 millimeters. But you can see with that hook right there, that looks like 10 millimeters right there. Maybe I can zoom in and you guys can see what you're working with. So that does look like 10 millimeters right there. And I can grab, let's say, a Canadian quarter. And if I put down this Canadian quarter and I put the clamp beside the quarter, you can see what the size comparison is on that clamp. It's if your chain is anywhere between 1 millimeter and 4 millimeters, I think you're gonna be okay because you can see here that I've got this one right here. This is about a 4 millimeter chain, and the clamp or the lobster claw, well, that is a little bit bigger, but it's gonna do. It's definitely gonna do for this 22 karat, and that's a 14 karat gold lobster clamp. So that is gonna work perfect for my chain. There it is, guys. And then if I put the quarter down right beside it, you can see the size comparison on that. And yeah, we'll grab the W. You can see the size comparison. You can see the difference. You can tell the color difference in 24 and 14 karat. When you put 14 karat beside 24 karat, like there is no comparison. But yeah, that's definitely gonna do on this chain, and it's gonna be strong because, like I said, there is nothing wrong with these links. They're very strong. Regardless of what anybody will tell you that for 24 karat is too soft to wear as jewelry, the only issue that you may come across is the clamp. And I understand why they don't make this in 24 karat and they wouldn't put this on 24 karat because this lobster claw would clearly break if that was made in 24 karat. And what a lot of people don't know, or maybe some people do know, that these clamps, like I've done this test. If you guys have watched some of my videos where I put it up against the heavy duty magnet and the magnet picks it up, and then you start tripping out because you're like, what? Gold isn't supposed to be magnetic, right? But then it turns out that, and then it will pick it up, right? What happened to my light action over here? What happened to my lights, guys? Hold on. Yeah, so I've done this with the heavy duty magnet before, and then you start tripping out because gold, even 10 karat gold, although we know that there's some silver, sometimes copper in 10 karat gold, it's not supposed to be magnetic, right? And it's not magnetic, but the magnet may pick it up because what the magnet is actually picking up is the clamp, because there's actually steel. It's like a steel rod inside that lobster claw in order for the mechanism in order to open and close, because you wouldn't want that anyway to be gold, because if in fact that open and close like were gold, it would easily break. So there's got to be some steel in there in order to get that mechanism to open and close just like that, right? So you may, when you get this, like you can see this one, it's too small, so you might not even be able to see the stamp. It does have a 14 karat gold stamp, and it will definitely be magnetic because of the steel rod that's in there for the open and close mechanism. But yeah, this is going to be perfectly strong for this 24 karat. This heavy duty magnet is so strong, it's just picking up everything. I can't even place it down anywhere. So yeah, it's definitely going to be perfect for this 24 karat gold chain. And yeah, I'm probably going to get onto that right now, and maybe you guys will see that in another video. I'll show you guys how that's done. But for now, that is the 14 karat gold lobster claw clamp. Anyways, guys, if you haven't already subscribe to both channels. I talk about cryptocurrencies on my other channel every single day. We're always looking for the best next opportunity to turn $1,000 into $100,000. So if in fact that's stuff that you're interested in, subscribe to that channel, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one.